Some of y'all probably remember a couple of years ago, my wife, Barbara, who's since died, stood up, sitting right over here, about where Katie's sitting now, and said, just want y'all to know I'm proud to have Roger Rudd as a son-in-law. And I didn't get up and say that because that isn't how I felt about it at the time. But I can say that today. I'm glad to have Roger as a son-in-law. And he's going to come and share some of his experience about his life and about how God has impacted that life. And you'll understand more about what Barbara was talking about. And so Roger, just come ahead.
Get the glasses first. I'll just start off. My name is Roger Rudd. I'm 55 years old and a grateful believer in Jesus Christ. I had a normal childhood. We always had everything we needed and some of what we wanted. I started drinking at an early age. That led to other drugs and then to meth. I have had some form of addiction for 34 years. During that time, I have been in the county jail so many times I can't count. I have spent 13 years in prison due to my drug addiction. During my last time in prison, I was in the same cell as my son. That was a very low point in my life, but also a life-changing time for me. While in that cell with my son, I saw just how my life had affected my son's life also. At that point, I knew I had to make some changes in my life. I got down on my knees and I prayed to God to help me change and remove my drug problem. Today, I have over 7 years clean. The first 5 of that was easy because I was in prison. The last 2 I am the most proud of. I could always stay clean in prison. When I would get out, that was the hard part. I give all the credit to God. I do have a lot of support from a wonderful Christian wife who also stood by me the 5 years I was in prison. I also have this church, but after being out of prison, I decided to get rebaptized. When I did, the devil knew he was losing his battle with me. Seeing I no longer had a drug problem, that's when my anger issues started, my cussing got worse, and a lot of things started happening. I was starting to question my faith. Thanks to attending our weekly CR meetings, I am not perfect, but I am a lot better in all of these areas. God is also using me as a group leader to help people who struggle as I do. We all have some kind of problem. A lot of us have more than one, and not always an addiction problem. That's what's so great about CR. It's for any kind of a problem. That's why I'm inviting all of you to attend CR every Monday night at 5:45 here at the church. Thanks for letting me share. Also, I'd like to add that my son's back in jail again, just for 7 days for not being able to pass a drug test. But the hardest thing that I've had to overcome is not enabling him. That's been the most difficult thing. Drug addiction don't even compare to that. And it's a struggle I struggle with every day, and I need your prayers. Thank you for letting me share.